Yeah, I'm waiting for you. Yeah, I know the notice is too short, but I just have to do this today so that not just my clients that asked me the questions, everybody will know about it. So we are waiting. Okay, so once it's 6:05, we'll start up. Oh, it's already 6:05. So good evening, good evening, good evening, beautiful people. I trust your day went well. Yeah, so I want to talk about house types. You know, a lot of people have been asking, or some have been wondering, these house types. They'll say detached duplex, semi-detached duplex, terraces, bungalows. You know, people need to understand this house type because they'll just see that, oh, terrace, and they don't really understand because every house type has its own uniqueness. Okay, so every house type has its own uniqueness. So yeah, I'll be talking about different house types that we have. I'm not going to waste too much of your time as regards to the house types that we have. So we'll start off with, you know, we all know about traditional house types and every traditional mud house that we have in the rural areas and co. I'm not going to talk about that one because that is almost phasing out. So we'll start off with a bungalow. Yeah, a bungalow is a single story homes. You know, they are economical to build, and they are economical to build while maintaining luxury and durability. That's bungalow for you. It's a single story homes. You don't need to stress yourself in building it. And if you want to see, in bungalows we have fully detached, we have detached bungalow and semi-detached bungalow. And you know, detached bungalows are bungalows that are on their own. They don't share any wall with anyone. This is a detached bungalow. I don't know if you can see that. Sorry. This is a detached bungalow. Look at it very well. This is a detached bungalow. Is just on its own. Is not sharing any wall with any structure. This is a detached bungalow. So whenever you see a house like this on its own, just has its own roof, then it's a detached bungalow. Then we also have a semi-detached bungalow. Semi-detached bungalow is like this. Look at it very well. Look at it. It's like this. You can see there are 2 units here in this bungalow. You can see there are 2 units. It's divided. It's shared. They are sharing a wall, and one side of each house share a common wall, like I said, and while the other side is detached. So bungalows are economical to build while maintaining luxury and durability. For those that want to go for bungalow, this is it. You can either do a detached bungalow or semi-detached bungalow. Anyway, it depends on the square meter land that you have. Then we'll move over to duplex houses. These are stacked apartments on 2 different floors, which often looks like either the houses are put together on top of each other. Let me repeat that again. They are stacked apartments on 2 different floors, which often looks like either 2 houses are put together or a large single house sharing a wall between half. So you see, duplexes are just like, you know, they're like 2 different houses in the same house. So these are examples of duplexes. In duplexes we have detached duplex and also a semi-detached duplex. This is an example of a detached duplex. Look at it. This is an example of a detached duplex. Remember I told you detached houses are stand-alone houses. They don't share any wall with any structure. They have their own roof. So this is a detached duplex. You can see that is like 2 floors, that which often they are stacked apartments on 2 different floors, which often looks like either 2 houses are put together or a single house sharing a wall between halves. This is it. This is what we call duplex, a detached duplex. Then for the semi-detached duplex, we have something like this. Can you see the fence here? Can you see there are 2 units here? This is what we call semi-detached duplex. It's sharing a roof, it's sharing one wall, at the other side is a detached. You can see that this is a semi-detached duplex. And we know that yes, bungalow is economical to build. Thank you for joining me. I've already started. I was talking about understanding house types, which I've actually spoken about the bungalow, which we have the semi-detached and detached bungalow, and I've actually showed you the picture of a semi-detached, which is this, and a fully detached, which is this. Which is this. So it's economical to build while maintaining luxury and durability. And now I spoke about duplexes, which are stack apartments that are on 2 different floors, which often looks like either 2 houses are put together or a single house sharing a wall between halves. So these are duplexes. This is a fully detached duplex. You can see that it's not sharing any wall. It's standing on its own. It's not sharing any roof. This is a detached duplex. And this is a semi-detached duplex. You can see it's sharing a fence, sharing a wall, and sharing a roof. Then we now talk about the third house type I want to talk about is a terrace houses. Terrace houses are line of houses which are identical and are placed directly onto each other, built with shared wall between them. Let me repeat that again. Thank you for joining me. I'm waving at you. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me. Okay, like I said terrace houses are line of houses which are identical and are placed directly onto each other, built with shared walls between them. They are usually uniform in front and also have a uniform height. So this is an example of a terrace duplex. Okay. This is an example of a terrace duplex. Yeah. This is an example of a terrace duplex. You can see there are line of houses which are identical. You can see that they are identical. You will see most of these houses in an estate. You see them more in estate. They're identical. They have uniform front and they also have uniform height. These are terrace duplexes. So whenever you see something like this, they are terrace duplex and they're affordable. They are more affordable than a semi-detached duplex and a detached duplex. They are more affordable than that. Then with that, we'll also talk about townhouses. That's the 4th house type I want to talk about. Townhouses. No, they are similar to terrace houses, but those are they are often on 3 or more floors and may include a garage on the ground floor. So this is an example of a terrace house, of a townhouse. This is an example of a townhouse. I don't know if you can see that. These are townhouses. You can see there's an open space on the ground floor. Is a garage that you can park your cars and everything. You can see they are on 3 or more floors. Unlike terrace duplexes that you may see like 2 or probably 3. So mostly you will see more of terrace houses than a townhouse. But yes, there are townhouses around. Yeah. So the 5th house I want to talk about is one of the most common houses. That's apartments and flats. The apartments is a combination of many separate homes stacked on top and next to each other. Let me repeat that. Apartments are a combination of many separate homes. They are stacked on top and next to each other. You know, when it comes to apartments, each apartment acts as its own living space, and each apartment forms just a section of overall building. It offers less privacy than other alternative house types, which is true. This example of an apartment flat. They are stacked. There are different many homes that are stacked on top and next to each other. You can see each apartment acts as its own living space, and it just forms a section of the overall building. It offers less privacy, which is true. When it comes to apartments and flats, they have less privacy on it. But although it's also affordable than buying a detached or a semi-detached or even a terrace house. Then the fourth one the sixth one rather, we want to talk about is a paint house. It's not everybody know about this paint house. Just not everybody, just a very few people, but it's something that is already coming up, coming to Nigeria, and people are already buying the idea of having a house with having a paint house, and co. So a paint house is an apartment on the highest floor of a building. It's an apartment on the highest floor in a building, or maybe an hotel. So it's the highest floor it's an apartment on the highest floor of a building. And the thing about this apartment is that it usually have luxury features that differentiates it between the other apartments that they have. So if I'm to repeat it again, is an apartment on the highest floor of a building that usually have luxury features which differentiate them from others. The thing is about paint house is luxury. That's the difference about paint house. And for us to see what a paint house is or what it looks like, I got this. This is actually a bungalow. You can see it has a paint house. It has a paint house. This is it. It has a paint house. That's the paint house on top. So that's it about paint house. Then we also have another house type. Yes, mansion. Yes, everybody talks about mansion. It's always luxury. It's a luxury big house that that you have a size of often up to 5,000 square feet, in size. And the mansion always have, they all have the feature that make a house comfortable. That's a mansion for you. It's the rich, the wealthy that builds that kind of houses. And you can even call a mansion a home, you can call a home a mansion, which indicates the level of the style, the quality, and the grandeur that the mansion has. So everybody knows how mansion looks like. That's it. This is how mansion looks like. You can see the land size is always bigger. There you will be seeing like 7 bedrooms, 8 bedrooms, even up to 12 bedrooms. A lot. That is mansion for you, and it makes you comfortable. There are a lot of things, luxury things in mansions. Yeah, you will see there will be a gym, swimming pool, a lot of things in mansion that will just make a house comfortable for you. Then the last house type I want to talk about, because I don't really want to take much of our time, the last house type I want to talk about that is actually coming to the country is a Mesonite. A Mesonite house. Let me look for the picture. Okay, a Mesonite house. This is usually, let me just show you so that you'll be looking at it. This is like units of Mesonite, 3-bedroom Mesonite house. This is it. Now, Mesonite is a flat that usually has a separate entrance door to the house side, or a separate door to the house side from other flats in the same building. Many maisonettes are on 2 floors and assures you great privacy. It allows you to get a fantastic loft space. This is a maisonette. This is one house type that is coming into the country. You know, people are already buying into maisonettes. This is it. It assures you of great privacy. You have your own separate door to the house side. This is made from other flats. This is maisonette. So this, I just gathered this 8 types of house type for us to really understand. You know, a lot of us are going into buying, purchasing a house and co, and it's good to, you know, understand this house type so that you know what you're going for. If you have a land and you want to build on that land, what kind of house do you want to build? What really do you want to do? You want to get a rental income, then what kind of house are you going to build on that land? And is that land because before you build, at least there will be a building approval. Now, what kind of building are you doing to make sure that it conforms with what the government wants? So these are things that you need to understand about house type. At least you know the kind of house type that will, you know that yes, after building that house, you get your value, your return on investment, you earn your rental income, or you want to do a short let, you know the kind of house that you can build that will give you that money that you want. So I believe this actually answers all your questions about house types. So for my wonderful prospective clients that were asking me about house, which I've actually answered them, I've responded to them. At least I know they understand now. When I talk about terrace duplex, they'll not be like, oh, okay, that one that is uniform, that you sit in a row that is uniform, and they understand that. Or when I talk about semi-detached, you say, okay, that one that has 2 units, just have 1 roof, share 1 wall. Or when you talk about detached, and they say, okay, yeah, that one that is standing on a stand-alone house. So that it will help them understand. They'll have make informed decision on the kind of house that they want to build. So with that being said, remember, we have a lot of off-plan properties that we have, especially in the lekki houses. We have like the one I posted today, located in Okoaja, where we have our terraces, our duplexes there. I posted it, I sent the flyers and everything, and it's like the last video I did, I spoke about benefits of you buying off-plan properties. So they are all on off-plan properties now, so you can start off with your payments with your deposit, with a deposit of 3 million, and you spread it within even up to 24 months. Yes, that's what that Paragon terraces and duplexes have in Okoaja. So if you're dreaming of having a house in Aja, yes, this is one of the most affordable. It's even a smart home. It's a smart home. We're building a smart home for you. And we also have, in Bromade Sonya, we have the ambience. There we have a 2-bedroom terrace duplex. We have 3-bedroom terrace duplex. And we also have a 4-bedroom paint house, fully detached paint house. Remember I told you that paint house, there are houses that, you know, the floor, the last floor, that they have a highest floor, that, and those highest floor is actually, it has a luxury feature. So in the ambience in Bromade Sonya, we also have those house types there. And we also have in ibeju GRA. There we even have, we had a 3-bedroom bungalow with a paint house. A 3-bedroom bungalow with a paint house. That one is actually sold out because a lot of clients rushed it, and it finished before the other house types. So there we still have a 3-bedroom semi-detached. We also have a 2-bedroom terrace duplex, and we also have a 3-bedroom terrace duplex. And we also have, in that same ibeju, we also have apartments that we are selling, all on off-plan price. So if your dream is to, if your real estate goal is to own a property before next year, is to have your own house before next year, you need to start now. You need to start by going on off-plan properties. Remember, if you want to invest in real estate, there are two key attributes. That's the capital growth and also return on investment. Now off-plan properties, you can achieve those two attributes when you go for off-plan properties, because whatever thing you are buying now, whatever off-plan property you are buying now, you definitely attain your capital growth when it's completed. You definitely, even if you want to sell it, you definitely make your profit. You sell your profit when it's completed. So these are wonderful investment, real estate investment, that you shouldn't miss. So thank you for joining me upon this short notice. You guys to join me. Thank you, and I believe and I hope that I've been able to explain the house types that we have, so that whenever you see it outside, whenever you see it anywhere, you'll be able to say, okay, yeah, Jacinta actually said this to me. And sorry, I didn't even introduce myself. My name still remains Jacinta. I'm the lead consultant of Janick Properties. So whatever question you have about real estate investments, whatever question you have about maybe how to invest, what's the right time to invest, please call down my number. You can call 090-1259-4511. I'm going to, in fact, with your questions, it will make me, I'll get another topic for you to be able to understand more on investing in real estate, so that you don't get lost. So thank you for joining me, dotma.com. Thank you for joining me, Mood World. Thank you for joining me, everyone. And I'm going to still download this and post it on my page, and also post it on my Facebook page for those that couldn't join because it was on a short notice. So I'm going to send it to them so that they'll be able to also listen to it and also understand the house type that we have. So thank you for joining me. Till I come your way next time, this is me saying good evening. Thank you. Bye. Oh, sorry, if you, like I said, if you have a question, please, you can send me a DM, or you can actually call me 090-1259-4511. I'm there. I will definitely answer your questions pertaining real estate. Thank you.